Hello, welcome to Kraftwerker. Very quick video to promote these little beautiful things. Simplicity in itself, it is basically just a passive volume. These are designed to go in between your effects loop, and the purpose really is, if you think about it, if you want your big valve amp in your bedroom, there usually isn't enough play to keep it down to bedroom level, and you don't necessarily want to buy like an expensive attenuator. So all you have to do is put a volume in your effects loop. So that means the signal going to your power amp, you've got some play on that. This has been documented by a couple of YouTubers as well, so I thought I'd get a few made up. There's 3 at the moment, nicely made. Now they serve some other purposes too. They can also go on your pedal board. They can also go in between your pedal board and your guitar input. One of the scenarios I think is worthwhile doing is you play a gig, you do the sound check, the sound guy sets the amp to a certain level, but you can turn your volume down, the one that goes into your input, so when he fucks off you can like turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think you know what I mean. So anyway, it's really just a volume pedal. It's not really a volume pedal because it's always on, just passive. The best way to do it is actually to put it in the effects loop for home playing. Now, a couple of things to remember. This is super important. This is not an attenuator, so do not put it between your power amp and your speakers. Just don't do that. The other thing is, you don't, because you are limiting what's coming into your effects return, you are not pushing your power amp, so you will not get power amp feedback and distortion, all those kind of things that you want from a valve power amp. So you're going to lose some of that. This is really about being able to dial back the volume so that the discrepancy between your volume and your power amp is manageable. A lot of Fenders, for example, you put the thing on 1, it's either off or it's on 1, and when it's on 1, it's already blowing out the windows. So if this volume pedal sits in between in the effects loop, you can effectively just dial that back a bit and kind of get a manageable volume in your house, in your flat, in your bedroom, and not annoy everybody else. So as I said, it's clearly marked. Now you'll notice that the in and the out are opposite sides. As normal pedals, usually you've got your in and your out, but in this one is the in and the out, and the reason that is because when it sits on your amp with the wheel loop cables, then most of them are this way around, so it should sit nicely within the FX loop. If you're using it after the pedal board, you just obviously flip it down. Nice enclosure. Otherwise simple, 0 to max. When it's on max, it's basically unity. Whatever comes out of the send goes straight through. So it's really, it doesn't boost or anything like that, it just cuts. So an idea of how it works, I'll put it all the way down. This one is in the effects loop. Nothing. Doesn't change the tone or anything like that. What comes in comes out. It's nothing funny going on. It's not buffered or anything fancy. It's just an effects. It's just a volume. So there you go. I'll put these onto the shop. So the volume on the amp here is kind of like 2-3. Which would be too loud for the room already. So having this in between means I can fire up my my preamp. At least I can push my preamp, and then whatever comes out, I just roll it back a bit and get a nice volume in the room. It has obviously all sorts of applications within your pedal board, after your pedal board, in the effects loop, all of that. Just don't put it in, just don't use it as a speaker load or an attenuator, a load box, anything like that, because you will have problems with your amp if you do. And that is it. Thank you very much.